It's your boy at Big Game James _36, and this is Big Games B.S, part of Den Media Group, presented by MFTKFoundation.com. The MFTK Foundation is where we do all of our stuff for the MFTK Foundation. We did 7-on-7, did a whole bunch of other stuff. Like right now, we have two things that if you want to help donate for, we're looking for. It's $250 per kid to be able to play on our youth teams. So on all of our teams. So our national teams, our youth teams. So we will have what will we have? So we have 15. Let's just say 20 kids. We have 15 10Us. Let me just do all the numbers because, and if you don't mind, Miles, when we do this, can you cut this because this will be good for my numbers. So we'll have. I'm gonna have 10 AU. That's not $250. We're not paying all that for them jits. 15 10U. We'll have 40. We'll have 20 kids on each team. 2 14Us, 2 12Us, that's 4. 2 15Us, 6. 2 8Us, so that's 8 times 8 plus 15 plus 10. So we may have 185 kids in our organization, which is the goal. Roughly 200 when you add coaches. So that times 250. And then we're gonna add, so it's about 45K. 45K that we're looking to raise in different manners. And between the tournaments, I think we did all of the numbers for the tournaments and all those different things. Anything that you feel like you want to dedicate to a kid, let's do that. Anything that you feel like the showcases are $25. They get nice gear. Our high school showcase is coming up December 20th. I would love for you guys to come out, support, check it out, do all the different things. If not, continue to like, subscribe, and consider being a member of the media group. Me and Miles were talking about something. Look for something this holiday season coming up. We may have another way for us to be able to continue the discussion throughout the day, so we can make friends and check out for an exclusive Discord, Den Media Group Discord, and that's where our recruiting news will be breaking. That's where we'll have our college football breakdowns of different teams. We'll have our HBCU chat. We're gonna get some blurred stuff, Miles. Maybe, yeah, we'll get some blurred stuff. We'll have all kinds of different things. Jaden is still here with us in spirit, a guy right here. He says he'll know his test results. I mean, I'm giving him as much time. That's studying, man. I hope he's partying. I hope he's drunk or he's hanging out with his old lady, getting active, getting some other different things. So I just got done recording the Gator Bowl segment. Hopefully we'll be able to put that up tomorrow. We'll be putting up some highlights and other different things as the day goes on. I hope he put the MFT, because we got some big announcements that we got to make for the MFTK, but we'll wait for the when we go through the different show notes before we actually get into that. I think we just released another name. Just released another name that's coming to the showcase. We got a lot of those, man. Should get active. As well as we released we did the uniform reveal. But let's start this show off in the same way that we start each and every show off with a word of prayer.
You already know what time it is, dog. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God. God is great. All the time. All the time. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
All right. Let's go through. Let me pull up the email. See what we're talking about. Can I find it? If you're wondering why I had on a pea coat today, I felt very I feel weird, man. This is how I know I'm an ally. I'm still trying to be like Coleman Domingo, but like not like all the way like him. Remember we watched the series with the gay dude that we found? Well, he wasn't gay in the series. He was married, but he's really gay in real life. We were wondering why. Yeah. Why is the black man looking perplexed every time? But then I realized it was a gay man trying to play a heterosexual male. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. The motherfucker is very dapper.
Oh yeah.
Like, but this is why I asked, like, with my tailors and stuff, are you gay or are you just really color coordinated? Because like straight men don't just put some of these combinations together, dog. Like, you got to have a little bit of switching your stuff. Women put together colors and shit like that. But like, you know, look, my tailors aren't gay. They just put together really good combinations. But like when I saw Coleman Domingo had on a pea coat, he wore it everywhere, but like it was tailored and the shit was fire. Mine isn't tailored, but it's still big. I'm gonna get it tailored, but it's fly. It makes you feel like I feel like that's the only thing about being up north that I kind of envy. Like you could wear, there's like seasonal things that you can wear that's fire that you just can't wear here often. Like you'll be sweating all day. But we're going to talk about the MFTK showcase that's coming up. We're going to talk about the Florida High School Football Top 25. We're going to talk about NCAA, FSU news and don'ts, college football 25, college football national championship odds, lawsuits, top 10 strength of schedules, transfer portal news. We're going to talk about NFL. Obviously, we got a lot of no's in the league, so our NIL segment. Jaguars, who won the draft trade, Monday Night Football. If you guys know this, we're gonna talk about the tush push. Have you heard the center? What was my guy? Kelsey like described the tush push.
Nah.
Little like definitely talk about some face down, ass up.
Get that shit out.
Yeah. New York Giants, the MVP talk. Talking about one of my favorite Gators that's not playing that I want the Jags to get, but they won't get him. Then we're gonna go Big Games BS. We got a Big Games BS for Busting Veterans Day, and then we have our OG Wildin segment. So we'll start off with the MFTK showcase. While Miles is pulling that up, we're going to read off the guys who are there, who are already committed to the showcase, as well as some of the people who are coming. Damn, I didn't realize I got to get this trenches one because we are doing trenches. So right there, you see both of those guys in the Oh, I might say, what was that?
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Like, who is that lady?
They're trying to. I don't know.
Oh, they changed my background and didn't fix it. Never mind. Go on show. We'll give an announcement. That's a soft opening. I didn't realize that. That's quick out the blocks. I was like, that's like Boo. That look like work Boo. That's Vashti to the left and Sheena to the right.
Oh.
And they got the quick blitz. Excuse me, quick blitz. Their little Carolina Panther thing that they do. That's on our channel. Actually, now that they're recording it on my channel, we're gonna steal that content. We're gonna upload that bitch on our own channel and show them how to do this, son. But I'm probably gonna try to bring them to the Discord too. Hold up, man. Let me call this chick. Fucking up my universe, man. Messed me up right there. That almost got all of us jammed up, Miles.
I didn't know what that was.
Like, who is this? Who is this high yellow broad? With braids, not smiling. Like, yo.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey.
You almost got me and Miles jammed up, dog.
Ooh.
We just got this high yellow broad, tall Amazonian woman like in the background, and we like, man, who the hell is this light skinned chick with braids with her hands on her hips and a scowl, looking like she could give the world a 4-star defensive end. And then
What you talking
he
about?
clicked on it, and then I saw you. Y'all got to change the background back when y'all done with the stream
You're
yard.
talking about. Oh, I don't even know how to do that.
No, that's why I didn't even know that was happening. Saying like, man, what the hell is going? Like, I was like, who the hell is that? And then we looked at it. All right, cool. I was just messing with you though. So listen, I'm about to since y'all using my channel, I'm about to use that. I'm putting that on my YouTube too. I'm gonna re-upload it. I'm gonna re-upload it. But nah, did y'all? Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Anyways, we got the white boy right there with the red head is not Carrot Top on steroids. That is Asher Gito, one of the top defensive ends in the class of 2028. I'm gonna go ahead and say he's the number one defensive end in the class of 2028 because I got the juice to do that. With B5, the best in the world. I was talking about the actual showcase flyer first. I'm just gonna tell you again. I don't want to hear that shit, but this is what was cool. Can I tell you that I got a text message yesterday from a jit from Brevard County, played at Rockledge. Coach, I'm coming to the showcase. I want to stop B5. I like that shit.
Hey.
I said, come on, son. If you do it, we'll put it all on now. But if you think your son better than Asher, prove it. Think your son better than B5, prove it. Go ahead, push the little arrow button so we can talk to the people who are currently committed. Top 10 quarterback in the class of 2027, Hank Hendricks. We're going to have 10 quarterback slots. You think your kid is better? Your kid's getting overlooked? Prove it. Prove that they're better than Hank Hendricks. That's all I got to say. Click the next thing. You think your kid, he's going toe-to-toe with Asher Gito? Like, Asher, is Asher better than the number one player in Alabama? One of the top defensive ends in the nation? I don't know, but we're going to figure out. Are you better than them is the better question. And are you ducking smoke? Come down, find out. Tune in next time for Dragon Ball Z or whatever the hell they did, whatever the hell they be saying. You got a wide receiver that's better than him? Come on. Show us. 4-star wide receiver out of Tallahassee Gabi. Prove that you're better than him. Go on to the next one. Another 4-star athlete just committed to the University of Florida. Committed to get better. Committed to winning his reps. Come prove that you better than him. Or don't. We should got and then so listen. It's a lot more to it. Also, Miles, that was a hell of everybody loves the short from yesterday. The when we talked about you got to have an IEP to play defense.
I was looking up old hits, FSU. Man, boy, they were so nasty.
Bro, all you gotta do is look up Marvin Jones. You could have just done Marvin Jones. I told Marvin that, like, because I hang out with Marvin. I said, Shay, like, you was on cocaine and steroids. I had a poster of Marvin Jones. He knocked the quarterback from Miami parallel. Like, he's standing up and the kid is parallel. You think you better than the number one? We'll get into that in a second. You think you better than the number one linebacker in North Carolina? Ryan Peterson, he's committed. I think Peterson might be up there, but I might not have posted. I got to go update that in a little bit, but I'm just reading these off. Okay. Bryson Wright, like I said, of course Bryson's coming. We talked about Tremont. George Lamons, who was with me with Domo, committed to the showcase. Probably going to be on the team. Going to be funny when that happens because last year I was told that he couldn't compete. Man, we can't have these guys come. They got to be guaranteed to be on the team, and this, that, and like they can't be driving all this. Nah, he said, nope, coach. I want to win my reps. Asher doesn't need this, wants to win his reps. And another kid from Tallahassee, Davion Crumity, has committed to the showcase. He's a 3-star Syracuse commit. Thought he had more than that, but he's going to be. The stars are coming to Jacksonville, Florida. The key is your kid going to come? You don't have to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina, Arkansas, Alabama. We're going to have some Mississippi guys, Brevard County, Duval, Tallahassee, Cottondale. We're gonna probably have some Pensacola cats. Hey man, we want all the smoke. Niece's quarterback that's locally here, St. Johns County, told me we want in. What I got to do to get in? That's what you got to do to get in. I'm gonna tell you though, we only taking 10 quarterbacks, and we're gonna take as many. We're gonna get a lot of skill players, and we're probably gonna try to limit the D line, O line to 30. But unless we get an overwhelming response, but like guys, if you really want your kid to be seen, this is the best way to go about it, man. It's literally going to be must see TV. We will stream it here on Den Media Group. So for those who can't come, and yeah, so but yeah, so that's all we got to say about that. So go on to the next thing. Florida high school top 25. We can talk about some discrepancies in here. Number 1, IMG Academy. They like that. Number 2, St. Thomas Aquinas. Number 3, Chaminade Madonna. Number 4, Duval Rains High School. Good for them. And now this is according to Rivals. Number 5, Armwood. They're in our division. 6A. Number 6, Miami Northwestern. Number 7, Miami Central. Ironically, both of those one team was not able to play Reigns this year, and they're lower. And then the other team beat Reigns last year in the state championship, and they're ranked lower. And those teams got better. So they're number 8, Edgewater. I think they're 7A. Number 9, Cardinal Mooney. Number 10, the Bowl School. So that's another Duval team. Number 11, Gainesville Buchholz, who, if we do what we're supposed to do, we probably will see them in the third round of the playoffs. Number 12, DeLand. Number 13, American Heritage. Number 14, Venice. Number 15, Tampa Jesuit. Number 16, this is interesting, St. Augustine High School. St. Augustine High School at 16 beat the number 10 team in the nation. Number 10 team in the state of Florida. They have the exact same record. And the win. And a harder schedule. But it gets more interesting in all of this. Number 17, Vero Beach. Number 18, Lakeland. Number 19, Orlando Jones. Number 20, Tampa Gaither. Number 21, Mandarin High School. Mandarin, whose only losses to the number 1 team in the state of Florida, who beat the number 16 team, St. Augustine, who beat the number 10 team, the Bowl School. All have the exact same record. This is why rankings don't matter. Make it make sense. That's all I can ask people to do for me and my sanity, is to make it make sense. But that is the top 25. At the end of the day, you just got to win your games, win your reps. So, yep, that's it. So going into college football, Florida State plays Virginia Tech. Oh yeah, my bad. Y'all know what today is. We'll do our. I just got to pull up the random drawing thing. Okay. So so if you want to win tickets to the game, type in MFTK in the chat to the Virginia Tech game. 7:30 p.m. November 15th. Type that in. We will say that over the course of the show. Type it in if you would like to win tickets. Again, say what you want to say, guys, but the game still get played. It's 3.5 hours of entertainment. We may lose, but what else? You were just gonna sit at home and bitch on the TV all day. Come to the game and participate in a better manner. So, so there's that. But 7:30 p.m. Have no idea what we're gonna get out of that. Hopefully we win. But yeah, so going to the next thing. The Florida State depth chart. Changes to it, non-changes to it. We have Thomas Castellanos is still there. Brock Glenn is still there. Is number 2, or Kevin Sperry. Not much has changed. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it at yeah. Kudos to Florida State for game 10 still not having a depth chart that is able to get us games. For some reason, we are still in the hunt for the Gator Bowl, for the pool of people to pick for the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. I'm not sure this iteration of Florida State is even going to be able to make a bowl game. They started out, they had a spark when they started, but now they're just garbage. The college football, did she send you the college football playoff? The tentative playoff? Or they just send you the video? Or does she send you the slides? But she sent you the slides. Okay. Well, college football playoff top 25 ranking was released. Obviously, we weren't in there. Like we like to say on Twitter, notable teams are not on the list. One that's on the list that's crazy. USF, so FSU spelled backwards, will be in the college football playoff as they are the highest ranked G5 team. Ohio State, number 1, Indiana, number 2, Texas A&M, number 3, Alabama, number 4, Georgia at 5, Texas Tech at 6, Ole Miss at 7, Oregon at 8, Notre Dame at 9, Texas at 10, Oklahoma, first team out in all of this, at 11, BYU at 12, Utah at 13, Vanderbilt 14, Miami 15, Georgia Tech 16, USC 17, Michigan 18, Virginia 19, Louisville 20, Iowa 21, Pittsburgh 22, Tennessee 23, South Florida, which is in at 24, Cincinnati at 25. If everything ended today and conference champions did not matter, do you know who would be representing the Atlantic Coast Conference in the college football playoff? Your Miami Hurricanes. There is hope, people. The problem is this. Notre Dame counts as one of the ACC's qualifiers, as well as the ACC champion. So Miami doesn't have a chance to play in the, well, they have a snowball's chance to play in the ACC championship. But the beautiful thing about college football over the next 3 weekends, that anything can happen. Hell, it's been 738 days since Florida State has beat Florida. Hopefully we'll change that. But there's a lot of things, a lot of games that be played. Miami has NC State and Pitt over the coming weeks. Georgia Tech has to win the ACC championship to go in, or they have to do something that is going to be a task. They have to beat the current number 5 ranked team in the college football playoff. They win that, they're guaranteed a spot in. Virginia's upset by Wake Forest put them in that spot, which again just lets you know how crazy college football is. Wake Forest upsets Virginia that got dominated by Florida State the week before, that lost to Virginia. So it's amazing how these things work out, how they pan out. If South Florida wins out, they will be in the college football playoff. There is a chance that nobody would have bet on that the University of South Florida in Tampa, Florida, with a coach who I believe is in his second year, would be the team to represent the state of Florida in the college football playoff. Not the big 3. Amazing. That guy has got to be stopped. He has got to be taken out. Somebody hire this man. He knows how to fucking coach. If Notre Dame loses another game, they will be in the college football. They will be not in the college football playoff, but they will probably be more than likely be in the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl presented by Toyota on ABC, 7:30 p.m. So those are things to be looking at with the college football rankings. As things continue to change in their dynamic, it is wild. Updated college football national championship odds. I know Miles isn't here right now, but right now, if you bet on Ohio State, you win $200. You bet on Indiana, you're crazy. I don't think they're that good. They'll get $600. Texas A&M is the one to be able to kind of keep an eye on. $700. Alabama Crimson Tide, $800. Georgia or Notre Dame plus $1,000. Oregon, I don't think they'll get it done, plus $1,500. Texas Tech plus $1,800. Ole Miss, $2,000. Texas, $3,000. Oklahoma plus $6,000. Very interesting with all of that. That very interesting with those college football dynamics. People fire a coach, just fire him. That's what we need to do. Yeah, well, coaches got lawyers too, and lawyers like to make money. Pete Nakos obtained a copy of Brian Kelly's lawsuit against LSU. Kelly's attorneys are seeking a judge to confirm that Brian Kelly was fired without cause. If LSU can prove his dismissal for cause, the institution would not owe a buyout. So LSU doesn't want to pay this man, so they're trying these whole ass shenanigans to get out of paying him by forcing a lawsuit. Kelly's complaint says LSU is arguing it did not formally terminate him as a head coach. Filed on Monday in the 19th Judicial District, a 48-page complaint outlines that LSU is working to fire Kelly for cause and avoid paying his $54 million buyout. According to the suit, LSU held a call with Kelly on Monday, stating it believes that it has grounds for firing for cause. ESPN first reported Kelly had filed a lawsuit against his former employee. LSU representatives had a call with Kelly's representatives where LSU took the position that Coach Kelly had not been formally terminated and informed Coach Kelly's representatives for the very first time that LSU believed grounds for termination for cause existed. LSU fired him the day after an embarrassing 49-25 home loss against Texas A&M. The announcement that fired Kelly athletic director Scott Woodard cited that the move was made by the Tigers' on-field performance. That guy has since been fired. Kelly's attorneys are seeking a declarative judgment to confirm that Kelly was fired without cause and is entitled to full liquidated damages provided for in his contract. If LSU can prove his dismissal for cause, the institution would not owe a buyout, which would set all kinds of precedent. According to the filing, LSU has worked to settle with Kelly multiple times since he was fired. That includes $25 million and $30 million. The $30 million payment would have been made in 2 installments and eliminated the duty to mitigate clause. Brian Kelly's lawsuit also alleges that LSU told reps on Monday that Woodward did not have the authority to terminate Coach Kelly and make settlement offers to him. The lawsuit also includes communication from Kelly's legal representative to LSU representative alleging that Kelly was told someone from Governor Landry's office would be reaching out to Kelly to discuss terms of his buyout. Landry made headlines for his comments in the press conference that Woodward would not be involved in the hiring of the next head coach, which calling the buyout a $53 million liability. And this is why running your fucking mouth is not good. Do you think that they're not going to use the governor's comments in a court of law? See, braggadocio and bravado don't always work. Sometimes you can shut the fuck up and it'd be okay. The LSU governor, excuse me, not LSU. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Nobody ever gives a shit about Louisiana other than that. Saints ain't good. The LSU's governor, because that's what he's acting like. In an attempt to speak for the people, might have gotten the people taxed more. Just saying, in an attempt to be a badass, Louisiana governor might have fucked them up over. That's funny, man. Mm-hmm. Might have got Kelly all the money and attorney fees. My man literally said that we're firing him, and basically they did not fire him with cause for cause. Your on-field performance it should be why you get that, but like that's not you're a teacher. Like you got to go through protocols and processes.
Only firing. A lot of big ones. What do you think is the biggest?
The biggest firing? Penn State. I think but I get why they did it. But like I don't. Like you were literally a play away from the national championship game. That shit was all good. Like it's just why you do that because like it's so hard to get this. He's gonna get you in position every year to be in a college football playoff.
Right.
Okay, you might not beat Ohio State every year. You might not win a Big Ten. But you're going to win 10 games and you're going to get to the college football playoff and you're going to have a chance to win the Natty. Like make this make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm mad that we are winning, but we're not winning enough. The landscape is not the same landscape as it was even 5 years ago. You have to adapt or die. You took a gamble. Like, look at this. Like, Texas A&M right now. We were talking about this, and you'll see the game. Please make sure the other content that gets pushed and pursued, y'all check it out. The Gator Bowl, right? Not the Gator. We talked about Texas A&M being the number one team in the SEC. Now, they made the right firing. But, like, you don't know what's going. Like, you need to be consistent. Good D. I'll tell y'all laugh because there's innuendo in it. Good D and top is going to win you a lot of games. Run the ball, don't turn it over, play good defense. You'll win most of your games.
As a Penn State person, you should just be happy that you have a chance.
59 players have been selected to the NFL from Penn State with a school that probably has never had a top 10 recruiting class.
It doesn't make sense.
If that ain't fucking development, I don't know what development is.
And he made the list of top. Oh, here's the stat right here. It says, while stat came across tonight, while looking CFP strength of schedule metrics, 5 of the top 10 in strength of schedule have fired their head coach. And James Franklin at number 10.
I argue that they probably beat Ohio State with James Franklin. I argue that they beat Indiana with James Franklin because they just went into a tough game. Them other guys wasn't doing it. But, like, this is just, like, and you've made no hires.
That part.
So what are we doing? But, like, the thing that is going to get wild, and people can blame the kids all they want, but this is on the adults for just breaking news. And you're making it hot for a kid that doesn't have to be hot for.
Explain this.
So now On3 has a transfer portal. Recruiting is about getting clicks and making money, right? So one of the questions I get every day is, where do you think B5 is going? So your goal is to get as much information about what you think for B5, and then you listen to what everybody is saying, and then what happens is they make a deductive reason. They deduce that he's going to a certain school based upon what everybody says.
Right.
That's cool for high school kids. They're not playing for a college currently. Now, because of the transfer portal, people love to talk about who's leaving at the end of the year. And Miami has made a statement that they're going to be in the market for a top transfer portal quarterback. What the fuck is new? And then that's the funny thing. When has Miami had a quarterback out of high school play for them? I'll wait. Derek King. Nope, he came from Houston. Tyler Van Dyke,
Yeah, man.
but then they got rid of the Dyke. Was it Nkosi Perry? Was that the one with the teeth? got rid of him, brought in a transfer portal guy. It worked one time with Cam Ward. You brought in Carson. You paid like I ain't gonna say you overpaid Carson because he's in Mandarin University alone. Pay Carson a lot of money.
Everybody just that's what
But
I
to me, I
realized.
think development changes. We like the landscape has changed, so we have to change what the verbiage is and what it means. You got to put the guy in the system. You got to put them in position to be able to be successful. That's why I don't complain about the transfer portal. You are where your feet is. But Sellers is a quarterback at South Carolina, a school that we took a lot of kids from for a while. And he's a talented quarterback. He was one of the guys who was considered one of the best quarterbacks in the nation before the season started. But South Carolina stinks right now. South Carolina, again, you know what South Carolina was in a position that Miami has never been in a position to be in? They almost made it to the college football playoff last year. They're out of the play, they're out of bowl contention this year. Now, what Sellers will have is an athletic frame, a cannon arm, and be able to throw the ball a country mile. But he'll be in the same system that you had that with Cam Ward. You had that with other guys. I believe it or not, Carson Beck is a lot faster than what people give him credit for. But you have an athletic quarterback right now. But what you don't have is competent coaching and competent line play. And that's the reason why you're in the position that you are in. So it's funny, but like, I mean, hey, if they like it, I absolutely love it. Go get paid, young man. Get you some good bread, and go from there. But Lenore Sellers ain't got it. I think this is what's wrong with the game. It's not the kids, it's the coverage, and I think that's a big problem. But let's what we need to do though is make sure you guys type in MFTK if you would like the tickets to the game. Go on to the next thing. Oh my God. Nolan Elite, Asante Samuel is looking for, I mean, he's been trying to get paid. Oh shoot. Trying to get paid. He had a spinal fusion. We talked about this the other day though. But now he's fully cleared, but he's signing with the Steelers. Well, I didn't really know this. Signing with the Steelers practice squad. That is a good spot for him to be in. Why is it not doing that? It's a good spot to be in. I like that for him. Hopefully he gets paid. It does, and I don't know where it's fused at, but like, get some bread. Oh man, sorry, I had to get that good yawn. But going to the Jaguars, in their debacle, Travis Hunter shut it down. It's almost like people said you can't play both ways in the NFL and it increases your odds of getting hurt. If only more people would have talked about that. You know what? That's a good question because I don't know how the show's going to go. Yeah. I just personally don't even understand why. You know who's not hurt? The wide receiver for the Panthers. You know who's not hurt? Abdul Carter. You know who's not hurt? A lot of the guys that we have a lot of things going for. He's busy. If he calls me back, I'll get him on, guys. You know who's not hurt? The person who's going to probably be a top 10 pick that the Jags are going to have next year that we gave to Cleveland. You gave a lot of draft capital for this and for the guy who is not the best wide receiver in the draft and was not the best DB in the draft. And when people told you that, you called us crazy. And all we could do is try to be optimistic. And the only thing that we have is it helped ticket sales. I don't think you people understand. Ticket sales don't help the team as much as you think it does. Boycotting the NFL or boycotting the college, you know who that hurts? Do you know who that hurts? It hurts the lady the little nice lady who scanned your ticket. It hurts the people, the concession stands people. It hurts your local economy. It does not hurt the NFL team. I promise you it doesn't. I promise you they don't give a fuck. The TV money is that good. And everybody, and when people argue that, I'm like, that lets me know you don't understand how the capitalism shit works. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can get my dog. Hey, what you doing right now? Hey, I can send you a link. You want to come on here and talk about FSU real quick? Since you, I mean, shit. You said yeah?
Yeah. Man, I said, man, fuck FSU.
Well, I know what you said. I just wanted people asking me, and I'm like, let my dog talk.
I didn't say I ain't wasting no more energy on Florida State.
Gotcha.
Until some shit start changing, then I'll voice my opinion again. But as of right now, fuck them.
Man, you know you're gonna if they lose at Virginia Tech, you know you're gonna tweet something.
I ain't gonna tweet nothing, dog. My son called me yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
It ain't nothing affecting him. No. It ain't nothing like that.
No. I just got you. I got you, man. It's cool. But anyways, I hit you up. I was just hitting you to see if you wanted to get on this. Somebody requested Crow. And I said, well, I'll see what my dog doing. He a busy man. He got, unlike some of us, we don't all have the money to be able to do whatever the hell it is we want to do. Some of us have to work. You want to work though. So I do admire that quality about you, my guy.
Kiss my ass. I can't fucking stand you, dog.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah, well, there you go. You heard it there first. You heard it here live first on Den Media Group, Big Games B.S. Antonio Cromartie says, fuck them until they start acting right. Oh, man. Angelo, I wanted the wide receiver from Arizona, too. We got Travis Hunter, whose stat was who won the Heisman because of how many plays he played. Congrats. Good guy. Maybe he'll get better. Don't think so. I think he is what he is. And James Gladstone took a gamble, and maybe he could. First round picks don't always work, so maybe something can happen good. They have the talent to win. I think they should win. They should win. They should be better. That is the critique of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They don't look like a serious team. You know, like when you're just a fan and you're like, oh, the Patriots, they look like a serious team.
They look like a franchise.
This is not a serious team. We don't have a single slant, out route, a 5-yard anything that we can depend on from any part of this team. It's heartening to watch because when they win, you're like, I don't even know how they did it.
They don't have any faith in the quarterback.
Quarterbacks Trevor right now. Daniel Jones.
Definitely. Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Mac Jones. Trevor. Crazy. What about Chargers QB?
You about to get our ass torched this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find out. He got him last time, but playoff.
It's insane, man.
So
And everybody's just like, Trevor, it's not Trevor. It's everybody else. I wish they defend. I guess I wish people defended me the way they defend fucking Trevor Lawrence, man.
Dude, general managers have their own scouts.
Yeah, like people, it was like when I saw somebody's, you know what? We should be talking about Jags. And I'll give my dog some promo. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't really feel like talking today because I'm got a lot of work to do. I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out because the teams that cover suck.
Right.
And I don't know. Let's see what the Pumpkin Spice Princess has to say. Even if we get people to do live interviews before we put them on, we should do a phone ring. It just sounds like official. Like it sounds really cool.
Bring it back to this time.
Yeah, like take us back to a time when America was a proper place. Oh, she's at the
people.
Oh,
she's let them know they're on air.
Like we gotta go. Like we gotta do because a lot of y'all on this don't know about the Like Miles, have you ever used the phone?
Rotary phone?
Yeah, rotary phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like just cling, cling, cling. Like you gotta just
My godfather had one with extra big buttons because he was blind.
Oh my God.
Like circles.
Yeah, man.
Like everybody's.
The Jags it's like people be like, man, like in my group chat, guys be like, man, I'll never get tired of talking about ass.
Yeah.
And I was like, but you don't cover the Jags.
Oh. Oh gosh. It wasn't.
You know what? I just thought about something. Can I go back to Florida State for a second? Everybody's doing this shit with Jimbo. Can I tell y'all why what makes me really not want to have Jimbo? And this has nothing to do with the 6 and the 6 and was it the 6 and 7? No, it wasn't not 6 and 7. When he left us 5 and 6 and we had to go. Well, no, I think Odell won 2 games. Yeah, it's not because that was with Tag. He won 2 games. He did win 2 games, but he had to beat whatever. But I do y'all remember what happened when we got our ass destroyed? Pause by Lamar Jackson in Louisville, and the only reason Lamar Jackson won the Heisman was because of his play against us. Does anybody remember what Jimbo made them boys do and what they had to do? I know this isn't a Florida State pod, but this is just what really, it just really grinds my gears. Just if anybody in the chat, I'm just gonna let anybody get in there. I got 1 ticket guaranteed for anybody. Like the first person the first thing I see come across, if anybody can remember. Andre, do you want it? If Andre wants it, if you can get to the game, I got 1 ticket for you, bro. If you want it. Andre put it first. And then Wayne Johnson put it second. So if Andre doesn't want it, Wayne Johnson, you get it. And if Angelo doesn't want it, Angelo could get the 1 ticket. Them boys wrote a promise note to not quit. And I'm saying this because something just popped up, and I like now Lawrence. He played for Jimbo. Hold on, all the Jimbo guys. Hold on, all these guys are talking about their time. Actually, you know what? Bump this. Somebody gonna get on the phone to talk to me. Because somebody got to hear. Because I need to know what was going on in that time. And I need accountability. We talk about accountability. I need accountability. I need to know. I need somebody to talk to me about this.
Hello?
Hey, man, I got a question, dog.
What's up?
It's a serious question because a lot of people, some of my sources have been talking about your guy. You just congratulations on the pot. Like it's doing phenomenal. I'm doing just so you know, you're being recorded. But whatever, just you're fine. Don't worry about it. you, you and I think a lot of it was great timing, and it reminds me of what Bobby did for me. So I do appreciate Jimbo for that. But were you on that Florida State team that lost to Louisville with Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my real issue with the end of the Jimbo era here, and why I don't necessarily want him back. It's got nothing personal. Did y'all boys really sign promise contracts that you wouldn't quit? Did he really make y'all do that?
I don't think that was us. I think I was gone by then.
Okay, because that's my thing is that they did the promise contracts, man. That I just can't. I'm trying.
That was the year that it came out on the media.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around it, dog, but I can't, bro. Like I don't. Have you ever been somewhere where you had to promise to not quit?
Yeah, no, I didn't know if that was when I saw it. I didn't even know if it was real or not. But I can't speak on say if it's real or not, man. It didn't happen when we was there.
Oh, okay. Well, damn. Okay. I was just trying to, because I'm like, man, because I do know that 13. I know some of them games was like, hey, it was some dogs there, man. But like, I'm just sitting here like, man, bro, I can't believe, like, I mean, we had a rough, well, actually, I ain't never had nothing that rough. We were always pretty good with Bobby, but I know Bobby had some rough seasons, but I don't think Bobby ever, because I was seeing what now Lawrence Stample, he's doing really good with his stuff. He works for an op station. I like now though, but I don't fuck with 1010, who he's with.
Yeah, no, I be seeing a post up with you, and I remember you used to deal with 1010.
Yeah, I don't fuck with 1010. 1010 worse than the dude Mike with Mikanopi. Worse than them. Way worse than them. But worse than him. But he was just talking about accountability. I'm like, Miles, I don't want to say nah, man. Y'all was signing promissory notes. Like it's
Who said something about accountability?
No, he was talking about just with Jimbo because he played under Jimbo. And he was just talking about the difference. And don't get me wrong, is Jimbo better than Mike? Yep. Way better. But right now, we don't want just, if we're talking about the standard, we're talking about we don't want just way better. Like, because Mike is better than Tag, but we fired Tag for less.
Yeah.
And so, but now I was just trying to find somebody who would know about this part right here. So like, Miss Core,
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna get you some names that may know that you can hit.
All right, good.
That was a class or two after me. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna find out for you. Oh, and I'm waiting for my team. They were supposed to have, my producer was supposed to have me dates on Friday, but I guess because he'd been out of town for his wedding stuff, he talked with them, and I guess they booked some stuff for December with some other clients. So now he's just trying to, because he go back into the office today. He trying to figure out what the dates are, because we was trying to film on the first weekend with a few people, and then have you a day allotted for yourself so we can film with you, and then talk about some business stuff as well. So I'm still waiting on him to get me those dates. But you said y'all got a game the week of Thanksgiving, right? Your team, Mandarin?
I hope so.
Okay.
We have to win. We're in the playoffs, but we should be. And we got to take care of business, but we should be. I mean, like I said, but nothing else, bro. Like that showcase, bro. I gotta get you to come up to the show. This shit gonna be fire, dog.
When is that?
December 20th.
Okay.
Like we got there's some heavy hitters coming up there. Like some of the best talent in the southeast are gonna come up. And
I ain't doing nothing. I'll be there. Hopefully y'all be there, because when we come up for the week of Thanksgiving, because I was telling them I want to pull up to one of y'all games. I've been saying it for.
Yeah, if we win, so we gotta beat Crestview this week. More than likely, we'll play either Pensacola Pace or Orlando Evans, and then we'll play Gainesville Buchholz will probably be the team in the third round, and then we will host the fourth round, which I'm not sure who we will play, but we'll more than likely host the fourth round of the playoffs. It'd be kind of cool. So, but yeah, man. But anyway, man, I'll hit you up, man. Just keep me posted on the days. Like I said, as long as it's middle of the week, I can go. I can leave at any time. It's really Tuesdays and Thursdays are the best, but really it's Fridays where I just can't really do nothing.
Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna get you some. When that be confirm me, I'll get it to you. Then I'm gonna try to figure out who may know the answer to your question too.
All right, bet. This is why exes love me, but I can't get back with exes because I always remember what they did or how they didn't cherish me. The promissory note shit. But let's listen to. I'm gonna play what Niles actually said so that we can get context. Because Niles has a good thing.
People come in order to kind of give us these tests to help us be ready for the moment, to help us realize when the moment is happening and what we need to do in order to be prepared for it and to actually execute. So some people think that it's not necessarily Norvell's fault that some of these guys drop passes and stuff like that, but it is on the head coach to make sure these players are prepared to not only play well, but to execute when it is that they're needed.
And he's sponsored by Pick. Like this, one thing I give people, I just can't. I just don't want the revisionist history, guys. Like if we're gonna take them, let's be honest with ourselves. Like, be honest. The drop passes. You think they ain't had drop? How many? Show of hands. Who all still has Facebook? I do. Do you know the single greatest thing, the reason why I have Facebook more than anything else? Fuck them people. But yes, that is part of the reason. I just joke. One, I believe kids got a man to fuck up. But Facebook shows me what I did on this day all the way since I've had Facebook. And man, the change that in my mindset was something. I was doing some cool, wild shit. But like yesterday, you know what we were doing as a fan base 8 years ago? I do. We were bitching about Jimbo Fisher and complaining about guys not catching passes, guys not doing this, not living up to the standard. Jimbo was ready to fight fans when they were selling tickets for $5. And I had to say, hey man, Joe Louis Project's right around the corner, bro. You want to fight? Bitch, you gonna that again, it's that rich white people shit that you be saying shit and you don't remember. Money is not separating them people anymore. When the ticket sales go down, poor people can get in. And what will happen is they will fuck you up. And you know what we were doing 2 years ago? Mike is the greatest coach of all time. We got to keep him here. Oh, shit. My son Trey was chunky as shit 2 years ago. That boy really did thin out. I'm over here sipping. We beat Miami 27-20. 2 years ago. People were complaining about the referees. I'm just going through my Facebook stories right now. I just want you guys to realize that. You know what's consistent about my Facebook? I was complaining about the Jags. Yeah, it's like, more. What did they say? More things change, the more things stay the same. I think was this the Jags I was talking about right here? It had to be. Oh no. 2022, Florida State had 2 weeks where the defense, like I just want you to realize this, and people complained about this defensive coordinator then. Did you know Florida State went 2 straight weeks with not a touchdown given up? Man, I would kill for that right now. We had people making graphics like this. I'm just telling you, like I'm just showing you guys this. Like, so don't know you like to tussle, but like hey, I'm just letting you know that not too long ago we were living life. Um I'm trying to get to, let's see, 2018. We've all got a job in this. Coaches have to coach, players have to play. Media has to narrate both sides, telling and explaining what the coaches and the players are doing. The fans get to consume all three. Looking at this, I was writing articles on Gridiron Now. Hey, execution, not scheme or play calling, continues to be FSU's number one problem. That was the article that I wrote that went viral on Gridiron Now. Looking at 2017, who would have thought the Jags would be bowl eligible before UF and FSU? What does Blake Bortles have against Allen Hurns? Blake Bortles has the Chargers defense on fantasy football. Jaguars. This is why you can't have nice things. James Lofton is terrible. This is when I started calling Jalen Ramsey zesty and sassy, but a killer at the same time. It's in 2017. Man, these cleats were fire though. These were they called them Tinkerbell, but these were the, damn, you can't really see them. Can you? Damn, the glare's fucking it up. But like those cleats were fire by Jalen some Jaguar. I'm trying to go in here, man. Like I'm just reminiscing on, this is the best thing about this app. Like it tells you what you were thinking. So like maybe, so some of you guys don't repeat the same dumbass mistakes. Go on Facebook and look what you were thinking when John James was the coach. Mm. It's just okay. I was in Washington D.C. around this time. Heck, we went to FAMU game 9 years ago. Trey met Derwin James and DeAndre Francois. Oh, this is a cute picture. I liked him better at this age. We was grubbing that. You know what FAMU got? The best tailgates. My boy Morris. Trying to find this stuff, man. Just I just want people to December 20th. People complaining about the election. Man, just a lot of stuff. Commits complaining. Damn, I remember when I had that couch. Oh, I beat in my touchdown against NC State. This is my photo. Landed on the top of my head, but I had my neck issues then. I went to Crackers Lounge. I think it was good. Andre put out big game. I don't remember any past players being around the program back when Jimbo was coaching. Some of us did. A lot of us didn't, because remember we were mad that he got Bobby fired. I remember. But then he won, and we were just like, "Oh, I got $1,500 on Jason. $1,500 for anybody who slaps Jason Whitlock." But I'm just like going through this stuff, man. It's crazy what's going on in 10 years, man. But like, go look at your stories on Facebook. I mean, go look at your memories on Facebook, man. And then just, tell me how you was feeling then, and then tell me if you want to relive that. Oh, maybe he did send it. I'm sorry, man. Let's go on to the next thing. This is just getting me back on track, man. I'm just tired of people. It's not even about not having pride. It's just about, yeah, man.
Looking at past trades.
So updated, yeah, as of right now, this is who all they got out of that. Tootin is okay. I guess if you had the Jags record, but Jags have a better team. I'm more excited about the top. Not Mason Graham. I don't really know. Is Mason Graham having a good year? Junkins is pretty good. But you know why they won the trade? Because they got a 2026 first round pick out of it. That's the only thing I would say that they won that trade. They have more optimism for the future because of the trade. So outside of that, I don't really know what all they've won.
10 combined, 10 assists, half a sack.
Okay. I just the first round pick is the only thing that makes it sexy.
Or is anybody else a little sick of the? I like. Yeah, about them, the running back. Everything else is kind of white bread.
I like my I don't like Shamar Moore. I hate him. I'm every morning they were talking about this in the coaches meeting yesterday. That was a good game. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
10-7 is not a good football. You just don't like it because it was offense. I personally believe we should be able to score 17 points in the NFL game. 17-10 is just as much of a defensive game as 10-7.
Fair.
I don't want to see this shit.
Yeah, it's boring. Push just
I'm with it, dog. So we're talking about Monday Night Football. The Eagles won. Shout out to Isla May. Shout out to my grandmother. That's her favorite team. Sometimes mid box is okay, because that's what this was. Jalen Hurts proved why Cam Newton was right. He's not a top 10 quarterback. 15 for 26, 183 yards. There's nothing exciting about that for one touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 22 carries, 60 yards, averaging a whopping 2.7 yards per carry.
Crazy.
You know what you should have better when you have Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, Will Shipley. I did not realize Shipley was on that team. A.J. Brown. That is 1, 2, bro. You know how you win a game? It's the Minnesota Vikings formula. You know why Dennis Green was really, really good? One, he's the only black coach that was hired with the offensive mindset. Almost every head coach that's hired in the NFL that's black has a defensive background. I guess technically you can use the quarterback in Miami as an offensive mindset, but we don't really claim him. Randy Moss, take the top off of the defense. Chris Carter, move the chains. Good tight end, good running back. It's hard to stop 4 people. You can't do it. The defense has rules. You mean to tell me you only complete Devonta Smith is good. A.J. Brown, weird reading fucking books on the sideline, but it's other things you could do to, like, it's worse things he could be doing to occupy his time with a boring ass offense. But he's reading, cool. But he's good. He goes anywhere else and be good. Dallas Goedert is one of the better tight ends. He's not the best tight end, but he's a good damn tight end. Saquon Barkley is an explosive fucking weapon. He can catch, he can run. You get this motherfucker the ball in space with a head of steam, ain't nobody hitting him. His quads are bigger than my arms, are bigger than most people's legs, both of their legs, one quad. And Will Shipley is one of them whites that is an exciting white.
Right.
And Gilly is nerve-wracking. I'm tired of Gilly.
A.J. Brown is not happy with his offense, but they do tend to win more when he has less of a role. Boring.
It's that, and that's our critique. It's our right to critique it that way. It's their job is to win football games. Our job is to say we're fucking tired of watching this shit.
Yeah.
It's okay. One of my favorite things is next gen stats. You know why they call him he's not a top 10 quarterback? But again, it proves to the point. You know what happened to the Eagles and what they were doing? Oh, no, my bad. This is Jordan Love. This is when Jordan Love is trying to go down the field. The Eagles pressured Jordan Love 17 of his 42 dropbacks, the second highest pressure rate he's faced this season. Under pressure, Love completed 3 of 12 passes for 21 yards and was sacked 3 times. He went away from the blueprint. And it worked. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He threw 17 passes over 10 yards and threw a lot of incompletions. So no, I just counted. I just counted the dots. And he's not very accurate at those. So my bad. I apologize. One of the incompletions was at 9 yards. Still putrid.
I think people are still confused. Is he good or what? Like
Jordan Love?
Yeah, is he good or what?
He's okay.
We thought he was gonna be. This was his year.
You know what? The defense is thinking? Hold on, we'll go with another one. New Eagles edge rusher Jalen Phillips. Is that my man who was at Miami? Jalen Phillips played wide receiver in the beginning. Got recruited. Let me make sure. Because I believe that's who that is. Like the U. Yep. He played for Miami. Oh, so Jalen Phillips is one of those stories where you get a second opinion. He was medically disqualified from UCLA. Like, they said he had so many concussions that if he got his head bunked again, it might just go, the computer will go dark. Remember what PlayStation had? There was no YouTube, not YouTube. What's the Xbox had with the red circle of death or some shit like that? There's like if he gets, they made it seem like he get hit one more time in the head, he'd get the red circle of death. Reposado is in the. Did Reposado make it? Somebody asked if Reposado was in the league. I don't know, but he generated 7 pressures on 36 pass rushes, almost a 20% pressure rate against the Packers. Those 7 pressures were his most in the game since week 18 of the 22 season. He also had a team high 6 run tackles. Can we just say 6 hot? Y'all be fucking up the stats, man. Never heard somebody say 6 run tackles. OptaStats gives us something else. I want to tell you why it stinks for the Packers. The Packers should have beat the Cowboys, but they tied that. The Packers have 3 losses this year. The Packers allowed 39 points in those 3 losses. They're the first NFL team to allow fewer than 40 points and fewer than 800 yards over the first 3 losses of a season since 1940. Just like, and again, we don't even count football before segregation.
He's playing in Tennessee.
So he got picked up by practice squad?
Yeah, he got signed after the draft.
No, I know he got signed, but is he on the team still?
So far, he's still on the team.
All right. The tush push controversial call. Eagles get away with a clear false start on the tush push. Bottom refs call false start on the when it's not consistent. Let's watch this over and over again. So we'll watch the first part as a family. You got to blow it up, Miles. All right. Well, watch the first one up top. Oh yeah, clear false start. All right. So I'll tell him what he did wrong. All right. Like look at how. So you're looking at. So the guy who's going to call it, the referee who will call it, is all the way over there on the other sideline, right? So go back to the beginning of that. Look how low the Eagles player is. You can't really see it. That guy is playing entirely too high to be effective anyway on the bottom screen. Now, false start is a false start. But it's whatever, man. There's no way. The only way to stop this is to push the. Which I hate to use this term, but it's like they were bragging about it on training day. You got to push the center shit back in. It does. But yeah, state of the NFC East. The Eagles are on a 3-game winning streak. It doesn't matter. There's the Commanders, the Giants, and the Cowboys are all on losing streaks. None of these guys want to win. Oh, I gotta tell you the AI stuff I figured out. One of them is Cast Magic, and damn, now I forgot the other one, but Cast Magic is one of them. New York Giants fired their head coach, Brian Dable. It's crazy because he's had a ton of injuries and a run that's not helping, but I guess they're going to go be in the market. But you know what they would have been doing? They would have been winning if they would have just done the thing that, like, why are coaches allergic to giving this guy an actual real shot? Jameis Winston is elevated to number 2 quarterback and expected to start Sunday in the event Jackson Dart doesn't clear concussion protocols, which they don't care about Jackson Dart. That's probably why he's fired. 100%. They keep putting him out there. Winston was moved ahead of Russell Wilson as interim coach Mike Kafka reports. Let's see here. Former Giants Brian Dable has more playoff wins than Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin has in the last 8 seasons. Brian Dable is 3 seasons, 1 playoff win. Mike Tomlin in the last 8 seasons, 0 wins. It may be time for a change. The crazy part is Mike Tomlin puts you in positions to be able to get there. What did you think? Let's say the Patriots and Seahawks are the only teams that haven't lost when playing away. Teams that are undefeated on the road. Um, what did you think of the Northeaster uniforms? Oh, that they're going to be wearing on Thursday night.
I like them.
I like it.
Especially ugly.
Yeah, it's some ugly jerseys out there. I don't like the color rush, like the bright red, bright yellow.
Miami actually feels like
Yeah, bland but fire.
yeah, but fire.
Jonathan Taylor is the only non-kicker in the top 15 in scoring leaders for the NFL. So he's gonna win. He's gonna win MVP. Best touchdown to interception ratio since week 4. Matt Stafford's 20-0. We talked bad about him, but Jalen Hurts 13-1. Jacoby Brisket 8-1, and Michael Penix Jr. 8-1. The ask us is Matthew Stafford the best quarterback in the league right now?
Better. Patrick Mahomes, but playing the best right now.
You ever, sometimes we glow up, and it's us. You hate you ever find the people who they're the toxic one, they're the problem, they're the reason why they left, they're the person that's in their own way. That's Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Chauncey went to the Texans. The Texans stunk when Chauncey was there. Still do, but Chauncey was the problem. Went to the Ravens. I thought I was going to have an opportunity to start. Left. Ravens were losing at that time. They got their boy back, but Chauncey was the problem. Chauncey goes to the Bears. He's on a team that looks like they're headed to the playoffs, and he has a monster game. 15 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Goddamn. That's wild. Jair Alexander saying that he's tossing the cleats up. Eagles cornerback Jair Alexander has informed the team he is stepping away from football to focus on getting himself right physically and mentally. Philly acquired Alexander from Baltimore before the trade deadline. He never played for them. Fat boy got released again. The Buccaneers have released Desmond Watson from their practice squad. Watson, who is listed at 6'5", 449 pounds on the Bucs website, was on the non-football injury list while trying to lose weight for football. Now he will be on my 600-pound life in a matter of days. And hang out with Rod Wave.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just imagine the food to be consumed. That could be the name of it. The heaviest podcast. Isn't just one thing I'll say is this: my guy has never been wrong. Oh. Anthony Manzano, what's up, Ant? James, why do you think fans get upset when a player decides to step away for their own health and sanity? Because I was on Twitter and Eagles fans were upset that he didn't even play it down for him. I think it's not so much that they're upset of why they're doing. I think it's the timing, and it's kind of like this. Imagine you ordered something, like right now. I'll be like, this is what I like suits, right? I wear them for work. My current tailor, I believe he's going through some stuff with he's going through some things, and I ain't mad at that. Like, I am mad at that because I want my suits. In particular, I needed one of them for my grandmother's funeral. But you can only help what you can help. And I've dealt with him. He does good work. I refer anybody to him, but like this isn't like him. But I actually paid, and my suits aren't cheap. But there's a guy the guy who got me wearing suits the way I wear suits. I met him in Toronto around 2018, I believe. And I started buying suits from him in 2019. He just disappeared out the face of the earth, and then like I saw him tweeting, just doesn't respond to my calls. I was just asking if he was okay. Maybe he was going through a mental thing. That's what I think. But you know what? I still paid $1,000 for the goddamn suit, and the shirt, and the pole. It was some other things that I needed, so I could wish him well. But what am I going to do with how am I going to get compensated? So I do understand what the player's doing, but you have to understand that there's another side to it that there's a consequence to it. And like, because the Eagles had to give away some stuff, which I'm sure the NFL would compensate them back for. But like, fan is short for fanatic. So fans are crazy. So they're going to, and then Twitter is insane. We had a young man again that plays for the Patriots, Pop, Demario Douglas, played at Mandarin University. His uncle was murdered a couple weeks ago. He had the funeral this past weekend. Beautiful funeral from what I understand. I know a lot of people who know that man. Well attended. I'm talking about people in shambles because of what that man meant to kids and to the community. I never met him. Right? Somebody, a fan comment, I'm sure he's an upstanding individual. Like insinuating that he was a gangbanger. If you pay attention to that kind of shit, bro, like people gonna say whatever the fuck they want to say, man. I promise you, like, hell, some of y'all on this list, I see what y'all post when shit happens. I see what people talk about with SNAP benefits. I see what people talk about with the healthcare when you're like you don't even know these people, and some of y'all use this shit. That's the craziest thing. Like as I always say, I'm going to be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. You're not. But I don't judge. But what I do see is that when people get on social media in an attempt to amplify and be something that they are not, they will say the wildest shit, but then you get mad when you're held accountable when people find out who the fuck you are. So I don't take things too lightly. There are people who said that you should see the shit that people say. You want to see what some people say about people that's wild? Go read my motherfucking comments. Ice Cube looking motherfucker. Who's this? You know, it was the anniversary of when we picked on Porky Pig or cosplay Kirby. That's football. We can tell who ain't played ball. Blah, blah, blah. Go look at my comments on Trevor Lawrence and what people say about me. What's wild is I got one with a bunch of football players laughing and understanding the context of what I was joking about, saying football players need an IEP. I happen to know a lot of crazy football players that are highly intelligent. Byron Rose is a fucking Rhodes Scholar and is probably going to find a cure for cancer one day. Actually, the reason why Myron ain't doing good is because he was too fucking smart and too sane. If he was crazy, he'd play longer. And also, IEP sometimes are misdiagnosed. You don't have to be all, but I guess the problem is people make rash people make very definite conclusions off of 1 minute clips that don't realize it was a 2-hour show or even a 15-minute segment. Like they can kind of like rationalize it. So I hope that, but what the other part of it is, who the fuck cares? I'm going to tell you why I say that. If that man did what he needed to do for him, he is standing on it, and the money didn't make sense to him. And every day it brings me back to what Corey Simon told me when I was in college and I thought he was crazy. He said, if you're doing this for the money, it's not enough money to do it for. I stopped playing. I ain't made as much money. I ain't never made that kind of money. But I'm the one who body had to get put on the line. I'm the one who had to go through those pressures and all of that dumb shit. Not my family. I tell my sons that. You don't have to play this game. Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. But if you're gonna play it, there are things that come with it. And at the end of the day, when your heart isn't in it, no longer. So like, even with Crow, when Crow said, Crow typed maybe 240 characters. Because he's got the verified status, so I know he can afford the $5 a month or whatever the fuck Twitter costs. Like, guys, just like, it's a lot of context and a lot of stuff in that. It's not just I don't like you or I do like you. A lot of stuff is it has nothing to do with like or dislike. But anyways, I do agree with you though, Anthony. Like I'm proud that he's doing what he needs to do. And I'd rather that than unaliving yourself. Get into our favorite part, big games, BS or bussing. Yo, I'm a little December 1st. What day is December 1st? That's a Monday. Chick-fil-A will be testing the chicken and waffle sandwich in Baltimore and San Antonio December 1st. Will be available in original or spicy. Hmm. Hmm. I'm intrigued. I like a chicken and waffle. Throw an egg on that bitch. Let me. Will the government be shut down? Let me see something. I ain't even gonna hold you, dog. We may go get some content. Oh, I gotta find out if I can execute said plan. Where's my JetNet app? All right, JetNet. Monday, December 1st. So that just means that those are the markets that they're gonna put it in to see if it sells, see if it's good. But they got one of the blackest markets. You know what? I was gonna get mad at them, but no, that's smart. That's real smart. Baltimore, you get the blackest market, and why are you going to the Mexican market? That's what's all in San Antonio. Probably should have got a more white one, because those two markets will tell you everything that you need to tell you. So, all right, let me look what we got with Jax. JX International, and do they fly right into Baltimore? Couple weeks, I can make this plan. Can I get a one way? Ooh, what I got coming back? What's the return flight? BWI to J back to JX. Okay, so the problem is the problem I will run into is DCA Reagan. Yeah, that's Reagan. How far is Reagan Airport from BWI? Is this worth 38 miles? So an hour. Huh. Should I fly up on the December 1st? Like just
To
go up there,
Baltimore?
just go up to Baltimore, because I can't get this in Jacksonville. Try the damn sandwich and come back.
I mean, or if you can use like your air miles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, well, I got the hookup.
It's like a cold. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah, but I'm literally going just to eat the sandwich. I will go. I'm gonna ask the Uber driver keep it running. Take me to Chick-fil-A, and then I'm take me to Chick-fil-A, and then take me back to the airport.
Especially
I think the flight says it will land at 9. I don't bring no luggage. I wear my pea coat and go check it out. You know they're seeing this, Mouse.
Doing a lot.
I know. Don't even try to be like guys. I don't like. I have a really good pass for American. That's the only reason that I would do it.
Sounds like Mr. Moneybags over here.
No, the entire thing will cost $100.
Okay.
Less than $100. The most, you know what the most expensive part of that whole trip would be the Uber.
Yeah.
Like I'm just really cute. Wait a minute, hold up, Jackson. Aren't you the one with the 15 kids in the passenger van? Was that because I might? If that's you, I need to inbox me again because I forgot to hit you up. I forgot who had the damn one who has all the kids. Stay off of her. One. Actually, I think if we take the passenger van, that gives him more reason to be on top of her. I don't know. It's tough decisions. Jennifer Dorsey, you have teenage boys. I call bullshit on $100 feeding them boys for 3 days. If they drink milk, like that alone puts you, because milk is like $25 or some shit like that now. But like, let's say eating ramen and chips. Like them boys, you got some good, healthy football players, or you getting the SNAP benefits. Well, actually, you can't get the SNAP benefits. My bad. Nobody can get them shits. Right. Matter of fact, when you getting them SNAP benefits, if you need some bread, snap them on over here. Like sell me your stamps. But all right, Jackson, hit me up. Hit me in my inbox now. I'm gonna call you today. I'm gonna call you today. I need that. I need that from you. Hold on, this is my guy. Anyways, I think it's busting. Jaden, what you think we should do? Jaden, give us your lawyer wisdom and your guidance when you come back. Whenever you come back, let me know. It will do the. What if I went up there, bought them, and then brought it to the show?
Imported.
Yeah, like what did you do? Like that would be so. That's a flat. Like I wouldn't. Y'all would know. The short, like with the video we would film, nobody else would know. I would tell them, yeah, I just really wanted a chicken sandwich, and I just feel like going to Baltimore to go get me a chicken sandwich because it's what the fuck we do around here. We ballers like that. Nah, I want it fresh. All
right.
We could push it back. I'm gonna set the flight and pay attention to the flight because if I can't, because the problem with the flights is I might not be able to get a flight right back. I can get a flight that day, but I might have to make it a day. So if I have to make it a day, then I'll just go to BWI. You know, I know there's got to be a hotel somewhere around there, and we'll just record the show. I may have to carry a book bag with the laptop, and we just do a show. And then that could be we could do a live big games BS or bussing. Wear the goggles. I mean, wear these. Record the whole experience from like the whole thing. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, man, I'm on. This is some cool. Like, yeah, man, this is dope. I'm with it. I'm with it. All right, so Jaden got us with the BS of bussing. Let's happy Veterans Day. Shout out to everybody who's been my favorite my dad thought he was Benjamin. He thought he was Benson Winterford Payne. Like that's who my dad thought he was as a Marine and all that other stuff. Shout out to Happy Veterans Day to all of those who not just served, but like a veteran, you got to go to the dirt, right? Or you have to like reach a certain status. Not all of y'all in the military are veterans, so like to quote Hove, my baby mama harder than a lot of you niggas. Like so, that's why when I see people say stuff like, she got shot at, right?
I imagine.
Like it's crazy. And there's a sport for everything. Did you know there was a housekeeping Olympics?
I've never.
Well, let's watch it because this is like somebody's commenting. I think this might be entertaining because I like watching. Is that a Mexican? Yep. You know who would win? Who will win this? Who would be competing this pretty good? Auntie Donna. I know them with Shelly. I hate to stereotype them, but they probably would be pretty good at this shit. These aren't the best cleaners in America. That lady did not do a good job of that. What is the purpose of this? Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. See, this is making me angry, and I'm not even a clean. I'm not even a clean freak, but like this isn't like.
I'd fire all these. I would run through this course.
Is that a? That's the thing that the ice people use. They use for the hockey games, right?
Oh, that's just a floor buffer.
Okay. Yeah, Vegas has too much time on their hands.
Right. They actually have fans.
Man, those are people just supporting them. That's a JV football game. Like it just looks big because it's in like in a basketball arena. Like that shit, man. Get the fuck out of there, man. But anyways, man, let's go ahead and roll. Let's get the MFTK. If you wanted tickets to the game, let me know. We're about to roll out. We're about to roll this out.
Got so far, it's Bert, Polo, it's
But
Adrian,
Jennifer, put Doris, Jennifer Rod,
Angelo, and
but Jennifer
Brian.
Rod. Oh, Londa. Yeah, Londa did put her name up there.
Roderick.
Is Angelo? Yeah, Angelo. Right. Oh, we can't say it anymore because he hasn't won in a while. But Ramon was winning everything for a while, man.
I listen to see if your name's called or not called. Got Polo, Adrian. I do not know how to pronounce this one. Gibran.
Oh, Jib. Just put Jib.
Jib.
That's my guy, Hot Wheels.
Angelo, Avon, Lady, Bert, Londa, Jennifer, Roderick, and Ramon.
And Angelo still got the one ticket from for guessing about the
Oh, I have it on caps lock. Already?
all right, let me go hit that button. I'm cool with that.
Preview.
That was a quick spin.
I know.
I ain't like that spin. I ain't like that spin. All right, so Angelo get 3 tickets. Is there a way to get a longer spin? Take Angelo out and like do another one. Angelo, I'll get you your ticket. Oh, put Dad bod and replace it each.
Preview.
And I more than likely will have another pair of tickets. But like,
Press it twice.
this, yeah, that was wild. That's crazy. That was this look on the short.
That's a little better.
All right, Polo, hit me up. Both of y'all hit me up offline, so I can know where to send these. I know Polo, you've hit me before, but just do it again. And Polo, do it. What was I gonna say? Polo, I need you to do it again. Angelo, I'll get you. It might take me a little bit, but I know I'll have another pair of tickets. So I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna say, "I'm not going. God damn it, take these tickets." But so Angelo, I owe you 3. Polo, I owe you 2. Yeah, like what is that? Because this got to be. All right, yeah, we gotta get a little bit better spin next time, man. That just wasn't good enough, man. If you're not gonna come, please let me know, and then I'll make sure those tickets go to somebody. Outside of that, man, Friday show, be good. Just remember, Friday we're gonna be streaming the game. We're gonna have a pregame show, halftime show, postgame show, sideline reporter. You'll be introduced to my next potential intern. Nice young lady by the name of Germany. She'll be doing some stuff and starting to weave in as we move her into doing the stuff with all of the things going on. So outside of that, man, I really appreciate everybody for chopping it up with me, and we will see you guys next time.